Hey everyone, it's been a while since I have done a collection video, and here's one for you today. This is only a fraction of my VeggieTales VHS collection as of this date, January 15th, 2025. Now I want to kind of do this in the parts because I don't know if I want to do this all at once. Don't quote me on it. But whether it's in parts or it's all going to be one video, either way, you guys are going to get an updated edition because I know I haven't done a collection video since, was it not last year, but the year before? Was it 2023? I think that's how long it's been. But anyway, let's get to it. Right now, the stack I have for this portion of the video, right now we have Where's God When I'm Scared to Dave in the Giant Pickle. Let's get started with Where's God When I'm Scared. And here is our 1994 Word VHS. And I actually have not watched this one in a while. And this isn't the one that I converted. The next one that I'm about to show you is one that I actually converted to digital. That is the 1996 Word VHS. The one with the gold medal. Some copies came with a pamphlet. Mine didn't. And this was actually brand new when I bought it. Slightly different artwork from the 94 VHS, as you can tell. And this says Water Buffalo Song. The original says Silly Songs with Larry. Copyright 1996 instead of 94. So yeah, obvious reprint. But this is a 97 reprint, printed October 25th, 1997. Now we're moving on to the re-releases of this episode, starting with the 1998 Lyric Studios VHS. Trying to be careful because this is wood. I am not trying to destroy anything. There it is. And this was printed October 23rd, 1998. And this is the 1998 Word VHS, which I usually would have had this one before the Lyric, but I think I gotten the two mixed up, so forgive me for that. Oh, but there's a reason. It's because this one's a 99 reprint. So I had it right. And then the 2000 Word VHS. I love the way this tape looks. How it's the green tape, but it's got the old sticker. I love that. And this is actually on my list to be converted soon. That's why it's all rewound. And it was printed, excuse me. It was printed on August 24th, 2001. I don't like the invisible ink because it's hard to read. And then the last tape of this episode I have, the 2003 Word VeggieTales Classics VHS. I want to get the Warner Brothers one because I heard that that's the one that has the, what's the name of the Take 38? This one does not have the Take 38. There it is. It's the ink label. And printed on December 16th, 2003. All right, we are moving on to God Wants Me to Forgive Them. And we have 2 copies of the 1994 Word VHS. And since these are essentially the same, I'm not going to do the whole case flip thing for both. I'm just going to show the cassettes. This one got the big reels. And then this one's also got big reels. Now, one of these or both of these is actually a 97 reprint because it has the blue warning screen at the beginning. But either way, the same content as the 1994 tape, just without that, except the original doesn't have that blue warning screen, but one of these has the blue warning screen. And the 1999 Lyric Studios VHS. And it was printed December 29th, 1998. So it was printed before its February 99 release. Now, I did have the, what was it, the VeggieTales Classics, the Warner Brothers one. But I'm not including this one because I'm actually got to replace it because it's dirty on the inside. And I would have cleaned it, but I could not find the right screwdriver. So I'm just going to get another copy of that one. So we are moving on to Are You My Neighbor? The 1995 Word VHS. I'm actually not a fan of the giant reels. And a really rare treat, if some of you have seen the video where I unopened this because it was sealed when I got it from a thrift store, the 1997 Lyric Studios print. It's a very special treat. And mine does not have the Lyric logo at the beginning of the tape, but it does have the FBI warning. And I have converted it, so I do have proof of that. Yeah. Printed February 28th, 1998. And this is probably like one of the weirdest VeggieTales tapes like ever. Because this is like the only Lyric tape to have like the original artwork and logo. Because you already know that when Lyric picked it up for mass market, they changed the designs of all the video artwork. But this one was a rare exception, but there's not very many of these. Oh, I think it's dented. That's okay. Here's another rare one. This is the Stars Classroom edition of Are You My Neighbor? Some of you might not know the Stars edition of the VeggieTales videos. They are secularized. They were meant for, a public school classroom, so they are edited. And this one is kind of odd as far as artwork goes because, there's no white here. And I also found this shrink wrapped online. But I had made a video on that years ago. I have not watched it since then. I plan to convert it sometime, but just not right now. But if I ever come across the Stars Classroom edition of the others, even if it's on DVD, that would be nice. But at least I know what to expect footage-wise, because I know others have, uploaded the footage from the Stars editions. Moving on. 1998 Word copy. And as you can see, the label is very off. It was a misprint. But the cassette itself is fine. Next, 1998 Lyric print. This one was printed August 5th, 1998. And moving on to Rack Shack and Benny. Let's see, we got what? I think this is, yeah, 2 copies of 1995 Word. This is the one with the original Bunny song, the one that stirred up so much controversy. And also the first VeggieTales episode to have the, no, that was Are You My Neighbor. That was the first to have the Big Idea logo at the end. And then this is actually a 1998 Word VHS. Same casing as the 95, but the difference is this has the newer theme song and the updated Bunny song. And it was printed in 1999. Forgive me, I don't know how to really read those weird looking print dates where they don't put the month and the day, but they have the year. Moving on, 1998 Lyric VHS. Case is all banged up, but I mean the tape is fine, so it's all right. Printed November 3rd, 1998. Next, we have the 2000 Word VHS. And it was printed on February 28, 2001. And then I have the 2000 Lyric. Essentially the same as except this one says not for individual sales. So I think this might have originally come in some sort of value pack. Don't quote me on that. It's just I guess. And printed April 9th, 2001. And I have another copy of the 2000 Word VHS, but the difference, of course, is green tape. But the reason I didn't have it after this one is because it was, because this one was printed between these two. That's why I didn't include these two together, but. And I find the cassette itself aesthetically pleasing because it's another of the, green tape with the old label. I want to find more of these. Like, I want to get the one for God Wants Me to Forgive Them and Are You My Neighbor and Dave and the Giant Pickle. And this one was printed May 31st, 2001. These cases are so stubborn. That's because they're old. Next up, Dave and the Giant Pickle. The 1996 Word VHS. They look the same on the outside, but the tapes themselves are not the same. You will see why in a minute. This case is a little dirty. And you've probably seen this label before. This is the original label for the original Word release. Found this one, it was thrifted. Now, I have not watched the whole thing. I tried playing it. It doesn't seem like it was in good shape as far as, it was kind of staticky, but I don't know. Maybe I need to try again. Maybe you need to try it on a different VCR. I don't know. But I converted this one. And this is the one with the more familiar label. And it does have a print date from December 10th, 1997. Put these two down. All right. 1998 Lyric. Printed September 16th, 1998. The 2000 and 2001 Lyric VHS, same casing as the last one. Printed March 17th, 2000. That was St. Patrick's Day. And this one's got the ink labeled the 2001 VHS. Oh, March 18th, 2001. So a year and a day apart. The content's essentially the same, trailer and all. The difference is just in the labeling. But a lot of people say 2001 Lyric to distinguish that it is, in fact, an ink label. But it's essentially the exact same content as the 2000 VHS, as many of you know. Moving on. 2004 Warner Brothers tape, the VeggieTales Classics edition. Now, I just converted this, but because I had to switch VCRs again, the one I use has mono sound, and it's not great. But at least the tape itself plays well, so, it doesn't matter. Printed January 22nd, 2004. All right, the last one in this stack is the Sony Wonder, the VeggieTales Classics edition. Let's be rewound. And this was printed October 31st, 2005, so that was on Halloween of that year. So that's all for this stack. Stay tuned for the next stack, whether it be in the same video as this or a separate one on a different day or occasion. But nice seeing you guys again. Peace out.